Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Well, good Monday afternoon. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast. We do have some isolated light showers on the radar. I will show you that here very shortly. Our next round of shower and storm activity will likely move in later on this evening into the overnight hours, and that leaks into your Tuesday as well. But what about some fall-like weather? Because we have a cold front moving through on Wednesday. How cool will our temperatures get? I'll have that answer coming up here very shortly. First off, let's take a live look from our Arctic Air Skycam network as we see a lot of cloud cover still lingering across the area. That's going to keep temperatures at bay from getting up a little, not too warm today. We're not expecting mid and upper 80s today because of all this cloud cover and even some of that shower activity. It will be a rather cool yet slightly warm day across the Tennessee Valley, and we'll keep that cloud cover with us going into your Tuesday as well. Let's take a look at your live Viper radar network across the area, all the way up here on the kind of banner area of your screen up towards the I-40 corridor. That's the round of showers that moved through early on this morning, but we do have some other light showers that are developing across the area towards the Huntsville metro area, up towards Fayetteville and the Winchester, Tennessee area as well. But down towards our southwest, as I'll show you here with the radar satellite composite, that's where we'll start to see our next round of shower and storm activity move on in. All thanks to this trough of low pressure that is down to our south. It's not tropical whatsoever, but it does have some deep moisture with it that will continue to surge northward as we increase our rain chances going into your evening hours. So this is the next round that we'll be watching for going into late tonight and into the day on your Tuesday. And then we have that cold front off towards the north that will be moving through on your Wednesday. We do have fall break for some of us. I know for parts of Tennessee it was last week, parts of northern Alabama it is this week. So if you are heading down to the beach, at least over the weekend, things are looking relatively nice, and that will be the case for a good chunk of the week. Obviously, they're dealing with some cloud cover and shower activity today, and that lingers into tomorrow as well. But once we get into the weekend, things are looking absolutely fantastic down there along the northern Gulf Coast. Current temperatures across the board here in the Tennessee Valley, maintaining those middle 70s for the most part. 77 in Huntsville. It is 78 in Decatur and Moulton, 75 in Florence, also 75 in Lewisburg and Lawrenceburg, and 77 over there in Hohenwald. Because of all the cloud cover, our temperatures will just slightly warm a little more. We're expecting upper 70s to around 80 degrees today for the most part. Going into the rest of your afternoon hours, we're keeping those low rain chances in the forecast. Otherwise, we're just dealing with a lot of cloud cover today. And once we get into your evening hours, like I said, we'll have those rain chances build up. I'll have more on that with the futurecast here very shortly. Afternoon highs today, upper 70s to near 80 across southern Tennessee. Upper 70s, lower 80s can be anticipated across northern Alabama. Here's your evening forecast. If you have any evening plans, at least early on this evening, have that umbrella handy just in case. I think we're mostly dry. Things change, though, once we get into your late evening and overnight hours as those rain chances start to tick back up. Temperatures will generally be in the 70s during your evening hours, dropping down to the middle 60s across southern Tennessee. Tonight, middle and upper 60s can be anticipated across northern Alabama going into your overnight hours. Now, tomorrow, more of the same today. High temperatures generally in the upper 70s to around 80 for southern Tennessee. Lower 80s can be anticipated for parts of northern Alabama with a lot of rain and shower and storm activity around. All right, let's break it down with your futurecast. 2 o'clock this afternoon. Still watching for some isolated showers, maybe a rumble of thunder or two. A lot of places remaining dry. That continues into your late afternoon hours, 4 o'clock, just tracking a handful of those showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder. Things change, though, once we get to your late evening, overnight hours, like I mentioned. Midnight tonight, starting to see some increasing shower activity across western Alabama, and then we have a lot of shower and storm activity moving through during your overnight going into your early Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. here Could be a wet and stormy commute for some out there for tomorrow, so keep that in mind. That batch continues to move on through during your Tuesday afternoon, but notice things are getting a lot more spotty here on the model guidance. So once we get to 2, 3, 4 o'clock, I think most of this starts to move on out. 7 p.m., just dealing with some lingering showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder during your Tuesday evening. Now, there could be some isolated showers going into your Wednesday morning. I think a lot of places are dry, and we have a breezy northerly wind moving on through. A lot of cloud cover. This is a lot of low clouds across the area Wednesday morning, but we had that front move on through, so breezy northerly winds will usher in some cooler and drier air. We get into the 70s for highs on your Wednesday, and that looks fantastic for your Wednesday evening, 5 p.m. Looking at some of those breezy conditions still remaining, but we do see some sunshine building in once we get into your Wednesday, and that continues into your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Here are those rain chances. Right now, our best chance is going to be overnight tonight going into your Tuesday morning and during the day on Tuesday. Then we start to dip our rain chances back down once we get that front to move on through, and that will lead to some very nice and dry weather Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. Right now, the weekend is looking absolutely fantastic across the area. Let's break it down further with the European model here. High pressure situated off to our north on Thursday. On the southern end of that, there's still a little bit of some shower activity possible on your Thursday. I think a lot of places are dry, but we are absolutely dry with just some passing clouds Friday. Mostly sunny skies can be anticipated, and that's going to be the same situation on your Saturday as well. Here's your latest 7-day forecast from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Again, batch of showers and storms tonight into tomorrow, and then another batch possible Tuesday night going into your early Wednesday morning. I think a lot of that will likely just end up being late Tuesday into like the very early overnight periods of your Wednesday. I think the majority of Wednesday is going to be dry, just a few showers possible on Thursday, and then fantastic weather Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Look at those temperatures, though. 74 on Thursday, and look at the lows. 54 Friday morning, 52 Saturday morning, and 52 Sunday morning. I would not be shocked at all if some places across southern Tennessee are down in the 40s for lows once we get into the latter part of this week. So a true taste of fall looks to be coming our way behind this cold front. But I will say going into the Monday and Tuesday timeframe of next week, beyond the 7-day forecast, we do see our temperatures trending back up into the 80s once again. So we aren't expecting the fall-like weather to actually stay this time, but we'll get another bout of it, and then our temperatures will get right back up into the 80s once we get into next week. That's your latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. this evening to have another check on your forecast. Until then, hope everybody has a fantastic Monday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.